Okay. So we have this situation here. And when the cost of manufacturing a particular car model depends upon a fixed cost of $10,000 and a variable cost of $7,000 per car. Right? So when you build these cars, it's going to cost you some money. You're going to have to pay $10,000, and then however many cars you make costs $7,000 each. And that's probably for the parts, the labor. Now, when you sell the cars, that's how you make your money. And however many cars you sell, you're going to get $12,000 back. All right, so we got two parts to this problem. We got the costs and we got the revenue. So for the first part of the problem, our cost function says fixed cost of 10,000 and variable cost of 7,000. Okay, so 10,000 plus 7,000 times the number of cars. That's why they call this the variable cost, because that's what's multiplied to the variable. You know, depending on the number of cars you build, 7,000 times the number of cars, which I'm using to represent as X. Okay. Fixed means it's not multiplied to a variable. So you're always going to have to pay 10,000 and then plus however many cars you manufacture times 7,000. Now the next function is the revenue function. So we can represent that process by saying 12,000 times however many cars we build. So if it was 2, this would be 2 times 12,000. Okay, so X is the amount of cars. So the variable, the input variable that we're using in our rules is the number of cars. Okay. Now, when we have the costs equal to the revenue, that means we make exactly the amount of money we initially spent. Now, okay, so when we have these two equal to each other, that's called the break-even point. So if this was our business, as long as we make as much money, the revenue, when we sell these cars as what it cost us to make them, we break even. That means we're not losing any money, but we're also not making any money. Now, granted, you want to make money. That's the whole point. But at the very least, you don't want to lose any money. Now, you may be able to carry your losses a little while in the business. You might be able to get, a short-term loan, but eventually, if you keep losing money, you just got to go bankrupt. So this is a very important economic equation. When do we break even? How many cars do we have to make to break even? So you would put the cost rule equal to the revenue rule. Okay, so that's the equation we would solve. Now, how do you solve this? Well, you got variables on both sides. So the 12,000 times X is by itself, so leave it there. Go over to the left side and then subtract 7,000X. Okay, and then the last step you would divide. Okay?